So before my surgery, I had gotten #1 New Beginnings comic, and then I had to wait a little bit because of my surgery recovery, but I did get #2. Let's talk about it. So, like many people out there, and there's a huge group of fans of the Orville. Just Mrs. Tech Show does not like the Orville at all. Some of the episodes, she goes, "Wow," she'll watch it with me. She'll go, "Wow, that was pretty good." I'm like, "Yeah, it's actually a good show," but she doesn't really want to admit it. So season 2 has kind of won her over just a little bit, but she can't get past Seth MacFarlane as the captain. But his quirkiness being captain is part of what makes the show fun. So I did get the second part 2 of part 2 here of New Beginnings. Part 1, of course, we ended with the cliffhanger, seeing the ship and everything else that was there. Not to give anything away for people who haven't read it, but just a really good story, compelling story, and then the artwork and everything that's in them, just really good. I'm really enjoying the artwork and everything. There's a good page here like this. Some of this artwork in here, just really good. I really am enjoying it. And the story, I mean, years ago, I used to play some Star Trek games, and like Star Trek, the 25th anniversary is kind of a little click and move, kind of, you have a little hand that you can do different things with, and you can, select things and grab things, and the storylines are kind of mystery stories. What's next? What are we trying to find? What are we trying to get to? How do we unlock these different things and move things to open them and do things with them? And that's kind of how I felt, really calling back to some of those stories and some of the original kind of mystery kind of Star Trek sci-fi stories that I had back then. Things aren't what they seem, and how can we get by it, and by trying to fix it, we get in big trouble and have problems and different all these different story elements and things. Not to give anything away about the comic or anything, but I really enjoyed it. I've read it over a few times now, and just really, if you are like Orville in any way, go grab these. My comic book store, they only order enough for me to have, so if you wanted to, actually you can get them digitally, but I really, really like having the actual comics in my hand. I need to get some sleeves to put in them, to put these in, and a binder to put them in. There's only going to be, I think there's only another 2 more from what I read from Dark Horse Comics, that they're only going to be making the 4, but hopefully if sales go well and everything else, that we'll get more of them. Really is, I mean, it's all true to how the characters, they maintain the characters and everything else in the comics just as they do, and match them really well to what's going on in the TV show and everything else. I'm hoping after this that we'll get like some pocketbooks, some like 150, 200 page little pocketbooks, like they've had for Star Trek for years. Just get some writers on there just to be able to make these individual story pocketbooks, maybe expand the canon of the Orville. Just great. So if you don't have them already, go get them. You can order them digitally. Like I said, I think you can get them on Kindle. But I really prefer having them in my hand. My comic book store, I think you can order them from them, and then they will special order them. I think you can also order them. Can you order them direct from Dark Horse? I don't know. I'm so prepared. Maybe I should try that. Try and look. Dark Horse Comics. There we go. So we go Dark Horse Comics, and then we're going to go to comics, and then we're going to go to okay, I got to search Orville. Okay, so Firefox Okay, so it looks like we're going to get, because the next series is World of Avis Part 1 and Part 2, which you can buy now directly from, you can buy digital, buy print, so they're only $3.99. I think some places they were selling them for more, but where my sister was, she's trying to get them, and I think she couldn't find them, or they were too expensive or something, I don't know. But you can't buy them direct from here, and it looks like we're only going to get 2 more. I'm hoping that eventually they'll bring out more, and just keep the series going. I mean, if we keep sales up, if sales do really well, then we'll keep getting them. So that's why I'm continuing to buy them, so we can still get more comics. All right. Well, if you love all things Orville like I do, then you make videos about it, and that's what I do. I make videos about Orville and Star Wars and Star Trek and technology things, because that's my day job. I make computer, different kinds of technology videos, and I haven't been able to get out and do any photography things because of my back surgery, but I'm hoping to get back to that as well. So if you like any of those things, like, share, subscribe my videos, and I'm going to keep making more. All right. Thanks for watching. Take care.